Story Nest.
I will generate a vibrant 16:9 1080p high-definition 3D animation still frame at 60 FPS, showing Fiona the fox with her bright orange fur and bushy tail leaping joyfully over a patch of large luminous bluebell flowers. Freddy the frog, a small green frog with wide, curious eyes, will be seen mid-leap beside her, surrounded by softly glowing yellow fireflies in a lush, magical forest setting. The image will be in 1920x1080 resolution with consistent character design. Deep within a sprawling forest where ancient trees whispered secrets to the wind and sunlight dappled through emerald leaves, lived Fiona the fox, known for her boundless energy, and Freddy the frog, admired for his thoughtful nature. One sunny morning, as dew still clung to the petals of glowing flora, Fiona bounced excitedly beside Freddy. "Freddy! Freddy!" she exclaimed, her bushy tail swishing with anticipation. "I overheard the old owl talking about hidden treasures within these woods. Sparkling gems and maybe even enchanted trinkets." Freddy, perched on a large, luminous mushroom, blinked his wide golden eyes. "Hidden treasures, you say? That sounds like quite an adventure, Fiona. But this forest is vast. Where would we even begin to look? I will generate a detailed 16:9 1080p high-definition 3D animation still frame at 60 FPS showcasing Fiona the fox sniffing the ground near a cluster of vibrant glowing red mushrooms, her nose twitching with curiosity. Freddy the frog will be sitting on one of the mushrooms, observing her intently, with several shimmering fireflies hovering around them, illuminating the forest floor in the 1920x1080 image, maintaining consistent character design. Fiona's ears perked up. The owl mentioned following the glow. He said the treasures are hidden where the light dances the brightest. And indeed, the forest around them pulsed with a soft ethereal luminescence. Flowers in hues of sapphire, ruby and emerald emitted a gentle radiance, and tiny sparkling fireflies flitted through the air, leaving trails of shimmering dust. Fiona's nose twitched, catching a particularly enticing scent near a cluster of large ruby-red mushrooms that glowed with an inner light. She trotted towards them, sniffing the ground with enthusiasm. Freddy hopped off his mushroom perch and followed, his eyes wide with wonder at the magical spectacle. I will generate a serene 16:9 1080p high-definition 3D animation still frame at 60 FPS showing Fiona the fox and Freddy the frog peering into a small crystal-clear pond. The pond reflects the glowing flowers and fireflies surrounding it, creating a dazzling display of light. A few ancient gnarled roots of a large tree dip into the water. The scene will be rendered in 1920x1080 resolution with consistent characters. Their search led them through winding paths, past towering trees whose leaves shimmered with captured starlight. They hopped over fallen logs covered in glowing moss and carefully navigated around luminous fungi that pulsed with soft colors. Soon they arrived at a small crystal-clear pond. The water reflected the magical forest like a mirror, doubling the enchanting glow of the flowers and the twinkling dance of the fireflies. Fiona and Freddy peered into the depths, their reflections shimmering back at them. The light here seemed particularly intense, swirling and dancing just beneath the surface. I will generate a detailed 16:9 1080p high-definition 3D animation still frame at 60 FPS depicting Fiona the fox carefully reaching her paw into a hollow log that emits a soft golden light. Freddy the frog will be looking on with anticipation. The hollow will be filled with glowing dust motes. The 1920x1080 image will maintain consistent character designs. Following the brightest glimmer, they noticed a hollow log nestled beneath the roots of an ancient willow tree. A soft golden light emanated from within its dark opening. Fiona, her curiosity piqued, cautiously approached the log. She peered inside, her nose twitching. The interior was filled with swirling dust motes that glowed with a warm, inviting light. Hesitantly, she reached a paw into the hollow, her fur brushing against something smooth and cool. I will generate a heartwarming 16:9 1080p high-definition 3D animation still frame at 60 FPS showing Fiona the fox and Freddy the frog, gazing at a collection of beautiful smooth glowing stones that Fiona has pulled from the hollow log. The stones emit various soft colors, blue, green and pink. Sparkling fireflies surround them, adding to the magical ambiance in the 1920x 1080 image with consistent characters. Carefully, Fiona pulled out several objects. They weren't glittering gems or golden trinkets but smooth, rounded stones that glowed with soft internal light. One shimmered with a gentle blue, another with a soothing green and a third pulsed with a warm pink. Fiona and Freddy gazed at them in wonder. "These are beautiful," Freddy whispered, his eyes reflecting the colorful glow. Fiona nodded, a soft smile on her face. The owl was right. The true treasure wasn't gold or jewels, but the magic and beauty hidden within our own forest. As the fireflies continued their enchanting dance around them, Fiona and Freddy knew this was a treasure they would cherish forever.